feeling?
I feel fine. I guess on a scale of 1 to 10, I've got a 1 sniffle and a bit of a head cold is what it feels like. I'll get tested again tomorrow. We're able to measure, have I peaked? Am I still peaking? But right now, if someone hadn't told me I tested positive, I'd be at work and headed to Silverstone. I feel fine. I'm frustrated because I've been double vaccinated and been ultra careful for a year and a half, but you just, it's one of these that hits home when it gets you and you have no idea where you got it from.
How did you feel when you found out and you got the result? Because like you said, you weren't expecting it.
Shocked, because I felt fine, and I've done probably now 150, 175 tests. And I also, every day before I go to work, I've got a stash of the lateral flow test, so I self-test every morning just to be on the safe side. I'm a very cautious individual, so I was shocked with the call.
Will you still follow the race weekend from home?
Oh yeah. I've got my double, triple top secret Dell laptop, which will plug into pit wall. I'll have TV on, so I'll be almost like I was there. I just won't be able to say hi to the fans and be with the team and be with our sponsor partners. But as far as being engaged on the race, for sure.
British Grand Prix weekend, I guess for you guys is such a huge one, so it must be double frustrating that of all the ones you were going to miss, it's this one.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on going to Hungary. Not that that has anything to do with Hungary, but I would have rather had that than, the British Grand Prix, fans coming back. We have a lot of partners coming out. Our home Grand Prix. This is, if I had the luxury of picking one to miss, this wouldn't have been it.
And you were going to drive, is it Mario Andretti's car, one of the cars from your collection?
Yeah, truth be known, that's probably the one I'm most upset about. I had to wave that off. Mario drove it at Goodwood last week, and so I was going to take part in the demonstration on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, but the car's been around since 1978, so it's not going anywhere. But a little bit of salt in the wound, if you'd like.
Now, you said you're well connected, obviously, with the setup that you've got at home and the world that we live in now. We do so much across things like Zoom and other technical platforms. Do you feel like you will be business as usual for this weekend?
Yeah, I'll have a little less data and a little less communications, but I'll have the main stuff. So I'll be maybe 60% of what I would normally get on the pit wall, but I'll get the stuff that matters to me and be directly looped into Andreas, as I always am. So it'll be pretty much business as usual. Reality is Andreas runs the racing team at the weekend, so I'm more of an observer and debrief later on than calling the shots during the race. So I'll miss them, but they probably won't miss me that much.
The weekend as a whole got the fans back as well. I guess for McLaren, the huge support that you get, you're expecting quite a big weekend for the team? Yeah,
I think it's going to be a huge crowd. McLaren Mania, Lando Mania being British. We were strong there last year, so I go into these race weekends with a nervous excitement, and this won't feel any different.
Do you have quite high expectations these days, given that upward trajectory guys have been showing this year? And
Yeah, I think we have realistic expectations, and of course we're always shooting for P3, which is where we're battling right now. I think Austria, we punched above our weight. I don't know if that was us being a little bit better or Mercedes being a little bit off, but it's been pretty Red Bull, Mercedes, us, Ferrari, and then the other teams have been there or thereabouts. So, we've got high expectations, but our feet on the ground, because we know any one of these race weekends, an AlphaTauri or an Alpine can put in a lap time and be P3, much like last year. Kind of teams 3 through 7 have all taken a weekend where they were the third quickest team. So we know the competition's tough.
Big weekend, like you said, for Lando as well. A lot of on his shoulder. Is that a point in the year where he's just going onwards and onwards and onwards?
Yeah, he's in a rhythm, and it really started at the back end of last year. So, you know, I hope he can keep the streak alive. All streaks like this eventually come to an end. So hopefully not this weekend. The sprint race will be exciting to see what that does to the format of a race weekend. So excited to see how that plays out.
How do you think he's becoming accustomed to his new speed? Like, people are more aware of him now because he's just delivering week in, week out, and here there's going to be so much expectation because of the British fans.
Yeah, he does a great job of not showing any pressure. So what actually is going on underneath that helmet, only Lando will know. But, you know, my time with him, which predates Formula One, he's kind of no different today than he was when he was doing Formula 3. And I think that's one of the things that's made him so successful is I think he is so at one being in a race car, in our race car. He just, you know, he's doing it time and time again. So hopefully we'll have a strong weekend.
And for Daniel, it seems like there are flashes of him starting to make a breakthrough. I know you guys rate him highly. Hopefully this can be a strong weekend for him too.
Yeah, 100%. You know, he's won 7 Grand Prix and over 30 podiums, and you don't do that by accident. So it's taken him a little bit of time, as we know, to get settled in. But his race pace last weekend was really good. So hopefully he'll just keep picking up the pace and get there soon. We need him.
Great stuff. Well, Zach, thank you so much for your time, and I wish you the very best to get better as soon as possible.
Thank you.